Retirement is a word that ought to be understood here. This is a retirement community, after all. Yet at 7:30 on a Thursday morning, the halls of Good Samaritan Society Loveland Village are buzzing with people hard at work.
Sometimes it's cheaper than other stores.
Residents.
It's the third time I've retired.
Who don't seem to understand the word retire.
And I never was really very good at retirement. I retired 3 times before we moved here.
Their work ethic isn't the only thing that Sam Adams and Gary Burionic have in common.
I think he's doing great.
These two also have the same sense of humor.
If you call him Sam Adams, he says,
Just like the brewer. I bet you also know my good friend Bud Weiser.
so I call him Samuel because that's what he
Thank
wanted
you.
to be called.
Beer is one of the few items you won't see Samuel stocking at the country store, the volunteer-run shop where the seniors here can find the stuff they need and want.
Just the fact that we can do this for the residents. I mean, there are a lot of residents who don't drive, don't get out. They depend on it.
Running this store has been Gary's retirement job for the last decade. He's pretty humble about it.
You have to keep busy. You have to have something to do.
Gary gave his heart to this place, but after 10 years,
How about this?
he decided it's time to give Samuel a shot.
It was time to move on.
Gary is really almost sainted in this community because of what he did for almost 10 years with his store.
He may be giving this up,
Is everything else going here okay?
As far as I can tell.
but remember, Gary's not great at retiring.
Is Edie Einspar back working on Wednesday?
Yes, Edie is back.
So of course, there's a new job.
Well, because he had to take care of me, didn't he?
Still
You know, and he still does.
do.
And he can't leave me alone. I mean, I would get into trouble, and so.
Marcia is Gary's new boss, also his wife. Gary's now living out that promise he made to Marcia at the altar nearly 63 years ago.
And I also have a fracture in the spine where the nerve goes through, so it's horribly painful, as you can imagine.
In sickness and health.
She doesn't drive.
Yeah, I don't drive anymore, and I'm on pretty heavy drugs, as you probably guessed, for the pain, which now he's retired. Yes, we're so happy.
Marcia's happy she doesn't have to share him with the store anymore.
Because he was too busy. He didn't have time for me. I take a lot of time.
I don't worry, I don't. And he's doing a great job.
With his wife's health deteriorating, it was just becoming a real burden for him. And I needed something to do. I'm watching the milk real close. We're down to one more in the case out there, but there's a bunch in the fridge back here.
Samuel and the rest of the volunteers here don't do this job for the pay. There is none.
15 even.
They do it because helping a friend and their community, that's enough.
I'm healthier and happier when I'm doing something that feels important to me and that feels like is serving my neighbors and my friends. And so that's why I do this.
That's heavy.
In Loveland, Steve Stager, 9 News.
Thank you.
Have a nice day.
Retirement jobs. Lots of people have them. Sometimes you have several.
That's true, but retirement should be exactly whatever you want it to be.
Wait,
If it
that-
means you
yes.
like work your butt off
Yes.
until, because that's what makes you happy, then
Yep.
you do that. If you want to travel, do nothing, you do that too.
Do that as well. Yep. You going to retire?
Yes.
Yeah.
We counted the days. No, you can't.
Nah, I don't think so. I don't think I'm built for it. I don't know.